Welcome back, my YouTube channel Rare Coin Update. Today, we are diving into a truly unbelievable and rare discovery in the world of numismatics. The Kuwait 5 Fils coin from the year 2013 and the historical year 1325, which collectors today are valuing at an astonishing $122 million. Yes, you heard that right. A coin that might look simple, small, and ordinary to the untrained eye is actually a treasure that could change someone's life forever. In this video, I'm going to take you on a complete journey into the history, rarity, and mystery behind this coin, why collectors are ready to pay such astronomical amounts, and how you can check if you might be holding one of these gems in your own collection. Stay with me until the end, because the story of this coin gets more fascinating with every detail. But let's begin with the basics. The Kuwait 5 Fils coin is part of the Kuwaiti currency system, which has a rich history connected not only to the nation's economy, but also to its cultural and historical identity. The term fils itself comes from the traditional Arabic monetary system, and for centuries it has represented the smaller denominations of currency across the Middle East. Kuwait's coins, including the fils series, have always held importance both in everyday trade and in the international collector's market. Now, when we specifically talk about the year 2013 and the Islamic calendar year 1325, we step into a unique blend of modern history and cultural heritage. The combination of these dates engraved on the coin gives it a dual timeline significance, which immediately attracts numismatists and historians. But what makes this coin worth $122 million? That's where things get exciting. Unlike mass-produced coins used daily, only a handful of these particular 5 Fils coins were struck with specific minting errors, unique variations, and extremely limited circulation. Some reports suggest that only a tiny batch survived in pristine condition, and even fewer were kept uncirculated, preserved by collectors, or accidentally forgotten in safes and old boxes. Whenever rarity meets historical importance, values skyrocket in the coin world, and this Kuwaiti treasure is no exception. Collectors often describe the 2013 and 1325 Kuwait 5 Fils coin as a masterpiece of simplicity. Its small copper-nickel composition, its Arabic inscriptions, and its traditional Dhow ship design reflect the essence of Kuwait's maritime history and trading legacy. Yet, the hidden value comes from its minting story. Some experts believe that a few coins were struck on incorrect planchets, meaning the blank metal discs used were not the standard ones. Others suggest that certain coins carry a double die error, where inscriptions or numbers appear slightly duplicated under magnification. These errors transform a regular coin into a rarity worth millions. Imagine a coin that you might pass off as pocket change being the very same coin that a millionaire collector is desperately searching for. That's the magic of numismatics. Now let's talk about the 1325 marking. In the Islamic calendar, 1325 corresponds to a period in the early 20th century. To have this date represented alongside a 2013 minting creates a bridge between two timelines, a coin that honors Kuwait's deep cultural roots while also existing in modern-day currency systems. This dual dating is extremely rare, and it sparks curiosity among collectors worldwide. Owning such a coin isn't just about having money. It's about holding a piece of history that connects past and present, tradition and progress, culture and economy. That's why the value continues to rise. Audience, I want you to pause and think for a second. How many times have you looked at a small coin and thought of it as worthless, just a minor piece of change? What if one of those very coins in your wallet or coin jar turned out to be the legendary 5 Fils of Kuwait, valued at $122 million? Imagine the shock, the disbelief, and the life-changing realization. This is why coin collecting has become more than just a hobby. It is a global treasure hunt. Auction houses around the world are fascinated with this coin. Experts report that private collectors from the Middle East, Europe, and even the United States are ready to bid astronomical figures if one of these coins appears in pristine condition. In fact, some claim that offers have already reached into the hundreds of millions, which places this coin alongside the most expensive coins in history. For perspective, coins like the 1933 Double Eagle of the United States or the flowing hair dollar from 1794 are already famous for crossing multi-million-dollar auction prices. The Kuwait 5 Fils 2013 and 1325 has now joined this elite club, and some even argue it could surpass them. But how do you know if the coin you have is the rare one? This is where attention to detail is everything. Collectors and experts suggest that the rarest version of this coin has sharper strikes, slight variations in the Dao design, and minting flaws such as misaligned inscriptions or faint doubling on the Arabic numerals. If you own a Kuwait 5 Fils from this year, the best step is to carefully examine it under good lighting, possibly with a magnifying glass, or even better, consult a professional numismatist. Do not rush to spend it or exchange it without proper evaluation. Remember, what looks ordinary could be extraordinary. Let me also share an interesting fact. Coins like these often surface in the most unexpected places. There are stories of people discovering them in old inherited collections, boxes tucked away in attics, or even in jars of coins that were saved without much thought. In Kuwait, some families still preserve coins from decades ago as keepsakes, and one of those jars might hold a fortune. So the next time you find coins lying around, do not underestimate their potential value. As we move deeper into the significance of this coin, it is important to understand that its worth is not only financial, but also symbolic. Kuwait, as a nation, has a proud legacy tied to its pearl diving history, its maritime trade, and its cultural resilience. The Dao ship, often seen on its coins, is not just a design, but a representation of an entire way of life. To see this emblem on a coin valued at $122 million is like seeing the culture itself elevated to the highest stage of global recognition. It is a reminder that small nations can have treasures that command the world's attention. Another fascinating part of the story is how collectors emotionally connect with such coins. For many, owning a rare coin is like owning a time machine. It gives you a direct link to the past, to the people who used it, to the culture it represents, and to the history it has survived. Imagine the hands that once held that 5 Fils, the markets where it once exchanged goods, and now, centuries later, it sits in a collector's safe as one of the most valuable artifacts on Earth. That emotional value is something money cannot buy. Yet ironically, it is what makes these coins so incredibly expensive. Now, for those of you watching who are new to the world of rare coins, I want you to realize that opportunities still exist today. Even though the Kuwait 5 Fils 2013 and 1325 is a once-in-a-lifetime find, the principle applies to many coins worldwide. Keep your eyes open. Learn about minting errors, rare dates, and unique variations. Start with the coins in your own country because treasures are often hiding in plain sight. As we come closer to the end of our journey into the Kuwait 5 Fils coin, let's recap. We've explored its dual-year significance, its cultural and historical importance, its rarity due to minting errors, and its astronomical value that has stunned collectors worldwide. We've understood that this is not just a small piece of metal, but a symbol of heritage, wealth, and the thrill of discovery. And most importantly, we've learned that the world of rare coins rewards those who pay attention to the smallest details. So, if you're watching this and thinking, maybe I should go and check that coin jar, you're absolutely right. Go look, because the next life-changing coin might be waiting for you right now. Thank you for joining me on this fascinating exploration of the Kuwait 5 Fils coin 2013 and 1325 valued at $122 million. If you found this video eye-opening, make sure to stay connected with our channel Rare Coin Update, because we'll continue uncovering hidden treasures, unbelievable values, and incredible stories from the world of numismatics.